Hey, I just wanted to go over some things for setting up for Memorial. I usually use this shotgun mic as a podium mic, wiring it in. It has a shotgun pattern, which means it kind of starts narrow and widens out as far as you go. So I try to set it at a height that is really forgiving to people of all sorts of heights. So for myself, I purposely try to set it kind of low on myself, figuring that if someone's right down the middle of it, then they'll definitely be heard, and if they are quite a lot shorter than it, it'll work for them as well. So hopefully if you get this angle steep enough, you can kind of cover all that ground and hit people of all heights pretty well. One thing that helps with preventing feedback is getting all of this as far back as you can on the small stage. Sometimes that's going against what people are wanting to do because they might envision having a whole group of people standing behind here at the same time, so you've got to work with the people running the event. But ideally, I think if you just have room for one person at a time to stand here and have it set back, that's probably a greater win. I use a rubber mat to block the cord there. I would normally have this coiled up, and just a piece of gaff running along the stair runner to the back. And if the stage is getting used, I would run gaff here too, just back to the stage pocket as well. Between those two, I think of memorials as the time where people who are the least stage aware use our stage. So anything to prevent tripping is good. I probably do more taping for memorials and seniors events than anything else. But yeah, that's what I would do. And now I'll show you on the board the EQ I bring up. Okay, one of the features of this board is that it has libraries you can store for compressors or EQs or gates or even all of the above. If I'm on overview and I push this library button, LIB, it'll show me input channel libraries I've saved. I normally resist this kind of thing because it lends itself to people going, oh, we just always recall our acoustic guitar preset for acoustic guitar and always recall this for that. And at the end of the day, you're not using your ears anymore and just trusting that some guitars someday sounded really good on a preset. So I'm never going to fill this up as they might encourage you to, because I think it's always better to start from scratch. But for this mic alone, under EQ, so when you go to the EQ page, and I've brought up this podium mic library, the only EQ I've saved so far is this lectern mic. So I can recall that and it snaps to that EQ. And that doesn't mean it's carved in stone, you can make little tweaks from there, but these are resonances that I had one day using this mic in the same spot. So that's a good starting place for that. So yeah, once again, that's the library button while you're already in the EQ page, and it'll show you parametric EQ libraries that have been saved. And there's the lectern mic one. Oh, the only other thing I was going to show you is I built the lectern mic today on BGV3 because it was available. If you do that kind of thing, the only thing you'd probably want to check is go to your vocal DCA and routing and take it off of there, because you wouldn't want your vocal mic mutes to mute your lectern mic. You want to keep that separately. So I would take this off of the vocal group. So now when I mute vocals, it's muting the sung vocals, but it's not going to mute my podium mic. So once again, that's the routing page under your DCA. So I've got my vocal DCA selected, I hit the routing button, and it shows me these three vocals are a member of that, but I've taken this lectern mic off of that. Yeah, those are the two board tricks for the lectern mic.
Wonderful.